Afternoon everyone, I'm Sarah and I'm a STEM ambassador. For work, I work for a company called Rolls Royce and I'm a design engineer for that company. Currently I'm designing a hybrid electric engine for an aircraft. So this is a normal aircraft engine and we've attached an electric generator onto it, and the electric generator generates electricity to drive the engines on the aircraft to propel the aircraft forwards. This technology needs a lot of work for aircraft, but eventually it's going to be more sustainable by making the aircraft more efficient. And what we mean by that is if you make the aircraft more efficient, you have to put less fuel in the aircraft, so less non-sustainable fuel to propel the aircraft forwards. So you use less fuel to get more energy out. Thanks for watching this short video. I'm proud to be part of a really large network of STEM ambassadors who are volunteers. Hopefully we bring STEM subjects to life and demonstrate the value of them in careers. You too can request a STEM ambassador to support your school and community group activities, either face-to-face or online. And to do that, you just need to visit the STEM Learning website. Okay, questions. Why do you want to row across the Atlantic? Yeah, I want to row across the Atlantic because it's a massive challenge, and when you challenge yourself, you learn more about yourself. This challenge is also supporting two charities, and we're doing it in a completely different way. So we have an opportunity to be the first at rowing in this race in a more sustainable boat. So it's a massive opportunity to learn more about myself and to be the first to demonstrate that sustainability is a really great thing. How will you make the journey sustainable? So we are looking at every aspect of our crossing to try and make it more sustainable. A big part of that is the boat. So the boat is made of three materials. The resin, where the resin is more sustainable because 50% of the material in that resin is plant-based. The second material is a fibre, and renewable energy is used to make that fibre. And the third element to the boat, the third material, is the foam core, so the middle bit in the hull. And that foam core is made out of 100% recycled plastic bottles, so thousands of plastic bottles that people have used to drink water when they're in the park. So that's brilliant. Other parts of our journey that are sustainable are the food packaging that we use. So we use thousands of pouches for our food because you can't put it in big containers because the food, if it gets wet, then you're in a bit of a sticky spot because you don't have anybody around you to come and help. So yeah, that's an important part. Our clothes, so we're making our clothes out of a material called Econil, which is a sort of recycled material. Also, in terms of how do we get the boat to the start line, we're looking at more sustainable ways that we can do that. And yeah, it's really about the message to say if we can be sustainable in the middle of an ocean, then you can do it too. Why is sustainability important? So sustainability is hugely important to basically the survival of humans. If we take the ocean as an example, every second breath you take, so you've taken a couple of breaths now, every second breath you take comes from the wildlife in the ocean, so the little small animals in the ocean. So the ocean gives us oxygen, it captures carbon, it also regulates our climate. So sustainability is hugely important. Who are the people you're rowing with? So we're a team of 4 people. The team is we all live in Bristol, but we're from different parts of the world. So we've got Chloe, who is French. We've got Sophia, who's from Uruguay, and Lorna, who's from down in the south of England in Cornwall. And I'm from Scotland. So we're all really different people, but yeah, we're going to take this journey together. How big is your rowing boat? So our rowing boat is 28 foot long. That's no bigger than the length of 2 average cars. So it's not a huge boat for 4 people. So yeah, we're going to have to really work to be mindful of other people. We're going to have to work with drills about moving about the boat. Yeah, it's not huge. What training will we have to do to get ready for the row? So we've been doing training, so physical training, to be prepared basically to not injure ourselves, so it's injury prevention. Mental preparation, so we're going to be on the open water in some quite extreme conditions for between 30 and 50 days. So we are also preparing mentally for that and going through different scenarios on the land when we are thinking with a rational head. So that's a bit different to when you're very stressed and maybe a little bit lost. So if we go through those thoughts now, then it's really good preparation for us. We've also been doing some training courses, so navigation training courses, first aid training courses, training courses on how to use the radio. So if we are in trouble, we need to know exactly how to use the radio on the boat. Have you used your engineering knowledge as part of the role? If so, how? The answer to that is yes. So we've got 2 engineers on the boat, myself and Lorna. And in terms of our knowledge, it's been useful for figuring out what kit we need on the boat. We actually just picked the boat up at the weekend, which is really exciting. So we used our knowledge to just make sure that the boat didn't have any like scuffs or marks on it that would eventually cause some problems in the future. So this is a good thing to note. When something's manufactured, it's never absolutely perfect. So an engineer's job is to basically do some inspections to make sure that whatever it is, it doesn't matter if it's an aircraft engine or a boat, to do some sort of inspection to say that this engine or boat is going to be suitable for whatever application it is. What did you want to be when you were little? That's a good question. When I was very, very little, I wanted to be a ballerina, and I'm so far from being a ballerina now that, yeah, you'd laugh if you looked at how inflexible I am. So yeah, whatever you want to be when you're small probably changes quite a few times. For a lot of people it does. If it doesn't, that's great, but also if you don't know what you want to be, that's absolutely not a problem at all. Some of the most interesting people I know still don't know what they want to be, so don't worry about that. Yeah, just go for something that you're interested in, and every opportunity leads on to another opportunity. So yeah, just take every opportunity that comes your way, and I'm sure there'll be loads.